So you had it to where Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans were led into captivity, okay, by Esau. Were led into captivity by Esau, okay, during the transatlantic slave trade. And guess what? They're gonna go into captivity. They're gonna go into slavery. So that's the end all be all. We've seen the whole story, okay, the whole prophesied story, which is gonna play out here, okay. You got dudes out there that are scoffing against the slavery. That was set up by the Most High. We read that within the scriptures. And the Most High was going to deliver us out of that. We're reading that within the scriptures. And not only was he going to deliver us out of that slavery, he was going to have it to where we were going to be rulers over our oppressors. It was a beautiful thing. That's balance. Okay? It says, Revelations 13:9, if any man have an heir, he that leadeth into captivity, he shall go into captivity. So you lead a man into slavery, he was going to go into slavery. Okay? It says here, especially if you led the children of the Lord into slavery, okay? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And it says, and I behold a beast. So that's it. Okay, let's go to another precept here within the book of Psalms. Psalms 149. Okay, Psalms 149 and 1. It says, praise ye Yahweh, okay, sing unto him a new song. Remember we saw within the book of Psalms, the 23rd chapter, how the Most High restoreth, okay, the spirit, okay, unto particular men. That goes into the word being pushed out there. That goes into the fact that the Most High was going to do what? He's going to have us singing us a new song. And really that goes into the word kainos, which means a fresh song. Okay, a fresh, as in made afresh, made new. Okay, because really this is our heritage going back onto the foundations of the earth. This ain't really nothing brand new. This is what we was doing from the foundations of the earth, man. We're talking about Israel being put upon their own land. Lord was set that out from the foundations of the earth. So it's like an old song. Okay, the heritage of the people, all that. That's like an old song. It's new, but it's old. Okay, it says here, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. It says, let Israel rejoice in them that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king, which goes back onto what? King David, the house of David being the throne of David being restored. But you're speaking to these people, they can't tell you nothing about David. They can't tell you nothing about the king. Okay, which that was gonna be the king on earth, man. It wasn't gonna be just some historical king, some figure that just was this was gonna be the ruler of the universe. Okay? If a dude was going out there to the planet, whatever, he was going to have it, because the scripture says that in my house is many mansions, so it's easy to assume that what? The Most High was going to go out there and prepare a certain place where he was going to expound out to. That's what Esau was trying to do. But if the Lord's going to bless us with spiritual power, how much more? It's not really far-fetched. The Lord's going to have us go out there into some other planets. That's actually nominal. Esau does that with his carnal chariots. He's trying to do that with his carnal chariots. So when the Most High gives you spirituality, we're actually going to do that, man. Okay, we read the scriptures. The scripture says that what? The certain ones of the men of the Lord made the very elements. So we can go out there onto a different planet and, manipulate the elements to where you're gonna have the fabric of life. Okay, like oxygen and water. Esau can't do that. Okay, you have to bomb a certain particular place and try have a chain reaction happen. Whatever BS that they're trying to do, man. Okay, but we're gonna do that. Okay. But who's going to be the king over all of that? It's going to be King David, the ultimate king. Okay, the dictator of the planet. And he's going to be dictating in what? In righteousness. All right? So it says here, let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Okay, let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise him in name and in dance, and in singing in praises and dance. Let them sing praises unto him with timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people, and he will beautify the meek with salvation. So he was going to beautify us with the salvation. Okay, he was going to make us, that's self-explanatory. Okay, which was going to be the chariots. Okay, which was going to be slavery. That's going to come up onto Esau. Okay, it says that let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Okay, for the high praises let them praise the Most High in their mouth with a two-edged sword within their hands. What are you going to do with that two-edged sword? Okay, to execute vengeance upon the heathens and punishments upon the people, and to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters, which is their bankers, okay, their elites. They was going to be bound, okay, and put in chains for a period of 1,000 years, and ultimately after that period of 1,000 years, they was going to go into be destroyed from the earth, okay, to execute punishments judgment upon them, judgments that are written. This honor have all the saints. Who are the saints? The saints were the ones that made a covenant with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai from the foundations of the earth. Okay, so pretty much with that, I'm gonna say all praise unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai wa Harakah Kadash. Okay, double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honest you brothers that be pushing the truth in sincerity. Shalom.